After login, you will be redirected to the dashboard. To fill an application, click on Submit Application. Select the desired license type and the form name. Kindly click on the undertaking mentioned below. Read the instructions carefully and then click on Submit. This is the first part of the form. Select the application type. Name of applicant is mentioned. Nature of constitution is mentioned. Registered address is mentioned. Select manufacturing site detail and address for correspondence. Please note that these addresses are fetched from the menu section. Now fill the device details. The procedure for filling up of all the manufacturing license is same. That is, the procedure for MD3, MD4, MD7 and MD8 is same. Currently, we are filling up MD3. Select the category of the medical device. Then, the class of device. Now, the class of device depends upon the form selected by you. For MD3, the class of devices available are Class A and Class B. All the fields with the red star are mandatory fields. Without filling up, you cannot proceed further. Now, if your device is a sterilized device, you need to enter the shelf life. If it's not, then you can enter NA or nil in case of non-sterilized device. Make sure the details entered by you are valid and correct. Now these two tabs, accessories, components and models, are non-mandatory. But if you are filling up them, then the fields are mandatory. You can fill multiple accessories or components by clicking on plus, or you can remove the same by clicking on minus. Proceeding further is the detail for the model. If you have any, then enter the model name and the specification. You can enter multiple models by clicking on Add Models. And you can remove the same by clicking on Remove Model. Click on Save. The device details will be saved and are visible to you in the table mentioned below. Kindly check the details. If there is any issue, click on the checkbox and delete it, or directly click on Edit and edit the device details. If not, proceed further. Click on Next. This is the first preview of Form MD3. Now, you may check all the details. If there is any issue with the detail, you can edit the form at this stage only. After this, your form will be freezed and it cannot be modified further. Click on Edit Form. Change your address and click on Modify. Add device detail or edit the existing detail and then click on Next. The changes will be reflected here. Click on Proceed to Checklist. Now these are the list of checklist items that you need to upload. Click on Browse. For uploading document, select a valid PDF document of size not more than 10 MBs. Once you upload the document, the status changes. From cross, it turns to a green tick. This indicates that you have uploaded a document against this checklist item. You have to repeat the same procedure for all the checklist items available. Enter some remarks. You cannot proceed further without entering remarks. If you don't want to enter any remark, kindly enter NA. Now, as you can see on this page, we have only 10 entries or 41 entries. To increase the number of entries, you can increase it by selecting the number of entries from that Show Entries box. The number of entries could be in the multiple of 10, 25, 50 and 100. You can also search your checklist item by clicking on the search box, entering the item name and directly upload the item from there. You cannot proceed further without filling up all the checklist items. To check whether you have filled up all the checklist items or not, kindly check on the document upload status bar. Now, as you can see, all my status are green. That means I can proceed further with the filling up of the form. comes the payment page. Click the mode of payment. Now for form MD3 and MD4, we have mode of payment as challan only. For other forms, the mode of payment online is also available. Enter the purpose. Now the challan details. The challan number, challan date, amount in rupees, bank name, and branch code. Upload the valid scanned copy of the challan. Click on Submit and proceed further. Now comes the final preview of your application. You may check the challan details and click your form and download your form by clicking on Download PDF. Once you download the PDF, sign it and then upload your form. Make sure you are uploading the online generated form only. Click on Submit. Your application is successfully submitted. This is your application number. Now this number 147, you can use this number for your tracking of the form. You can track the status and the approval date.